Hello everyone, I am making tiki torches today. I hope you liked the palm trees in the last video. The first thing you want to do is prepare your bamboo sticks. You want to put a slit right down the center of your bamboo stick and then another one in the other direction. So you want to do like a cross. Bamboos are quite easy to split, so be careful when applying pressure that you don't make your slits longer than 3 inches. Once you have your bamboos prepared, you want to test out your container or a cylinder, whatever you're going to use for your fuel. Again, you need your bamboo to split a bit. If we do this properly, we should have at least four splits still. See, like this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then your cylinder is going to go in here. If your cylinder is too big or not, we can always change the size on the cylinder. That is not a problem. I grabbed another one of the glass cylinders. It's a bit smaller, not as tall as this one, but I think this one might work better for this here. So let me get my craft knife back in here. I can test this. And just, yeah, you need something to help open that up. And then just press that down. See, like this. Isn't that neat? This will work good. Next, we need to grab some of this twine. I'm going to cut this at 1 yard. Once you have your string ready, take your bamboo stick and open it up and drop your cylinder in there and press that down. And then you want to make sure you have your bamboo somewhat separated so it goes all the way around your cylinder. Can you tell, like my 4 points? There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on my cylinder, I'm going to have just a little bit sticking out. That's, you know, that's all preference right there. Next, I'm going to take my jute cording. I'm just going to tuck it underneath my thumb there and then start wrapping. I'm going to start at the top of the bamboo sticks like this. See where that I'm going to call it housing is. Now, once you have it wrapped several times, I'm going to go ahead and tie this off right quick. A little tricky, but we can do it. And then check your bamboo again. Make sure they're all still separated in equal spaces. Give it a tug. Push my glass back down again. Like that. Tighten it a little bit and reposition the cylinder one more time. And I'm going to tie I'm just going to take this this piece right here, press it along one of the bamboos, and then whatever's left of my jute cording, I'm going to go ahead and wrap again. Like that, right? Okay, now, the last time you want to go around, take your cord and then tuck it back under like this and give your cord a tug. If you like, you can drop a little bit of glue. That will help secure the cording to everything that you wrapped up so far. So put some glue right there. and give my cord a tug. Just like that. Now, I'm just going to leave the two end pieces, I'm just going to leave them sticking out for now because I don't want to accidentally undo all the work I did. So far, this is what our torch looks like. Look at that. Isn't that a cute tiki torch? Adorableness. Put that aside. And I'm going to work on these two. I put more glue here, and then I just finished wrapping the twine that was wrapped on the outside. Now I'm going to just trim the bottom piece flush with all the wrapping. I did get another piece of twine, and then I went to wrap. You see where all the bamboos are separated down here? I'm going to take some of this twine, and I'm just going to put a dab of glue there and tuck the end piece there, and then just wrap. I'm thinking that this will also protect the bamboo from splitting even further. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing in my last wrap. I'm going to tuck that end piece under there and pull. And put some glue here. Like that, and just trim that down. So all these extra bits right here you don't need, just pull it off. And I'm going to glue that end piece down. There we go. And then the same thing with the other torches. Get that end piece in there, and then just wrap. I mean, this also makes it look like a bit on the spooky vibe season. You decorate your torch however you want. Okay, get that tucked and then give it a pull and get some glue in here. Like that. And then trimmed all that excess you don't need. I want to add a little bit of spookiness to my torches. So I have my string ready here. I have some black, gray, and white beads here. I also have some charm. I have skull, I have crossbones, webbing, and some skeletons here. I think I want to put like something on here, so maybe some beads first. charms on all my tiki torches. So this one I have that crossbone. You see there? Nice, right? This one I have a skull. And this one I have a full skeleton on this one. Now, my charms are a bit on the bright side. I might take a Sharpie and just kind of like darken that a little bit. Gets rid of all that brightness on there. Do like a rough coverage. Now, of course, your Sharpie comes in the various colors, so you decide what color you want to use to dull all the shiny stuff on your tiki torch. Now, for my containers, right, I do have some citronella oil that I can put in here, but I'm not going to do it right now. I will show you later. I am taking some of the jute cording and cutting them to 3 inches to use as my wick. But then also I'm thinking maybe I should put the cording through here. So like I'm going to poke a hole right in the center of my cork from the bottom out. Be careful because these corks are like fragile. You want to use a really big needle because you want to be able to get the jute cord through. The trick is to get everything through that cork. I'm going to use a helper. So I'm going to keep wiggling and tug on the needle at the same time. Ha, look at that. We got it. Once you get the cord through, pull your jute cord back some. So maybe about right there, like a 1/4 of an inch. And then take your cord, tuck it in there. So see, now we can put the fuel in there and put our cording in there. And that'll soak this all of the threading all the way up here. And that'll make it able to light that up, and then you'll have flames coming out. Right? Now's the time to play with flames. Now, usually we don't want to recommend that, but hey, this time it's necessary. Okay, I have misplaced my needle. Help! Where did my needle go? But see, from the bottom of the cord, aim for the center. And press slowly and come out on the other side. There we go. Begin with my helper. And I'm going to wiggle this cord. Whoa, okay, a little too much. Yeah, just pull the cord back down if this happens. See? And then get that in there. Ha! Look at that. And then on to torch number 3. You can find the supplies you need to assemble a tiki torch at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree does sell bamboo. If you can't find it there, you can pick it up at any craft store. Or if you're lucky, you have some growing in your backyard. You can find these little containers at the Dollar Tree, and they also come in like the brown bottles, like these brown bottles here. They have that Halloween label on it already, and you'll find these with the Halloween stuff. And then the charms, I ordered the charms off AliExpress, so you can go to AliExpress and pick some up. They're available on Wish also. If you've never ordered from Wish or AliExpress, you can use my codes. I provide it for you in the little information box there. If you don't want to use like fuel, Dollar Tree does sell the citronella candles. You want to take some of that candle, just trim it down to the size you need, and you can stick that in here. And it does the same thing, right? I like it. It is very cute. So look at this. Make yourself some tiki torches. I hope you liked this idea, and don't forget to watch the video on how to carve a pineapple. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.